So, for anybody that doesn't know, who do I have on my camera right now?
K Watts in the building, repping Boston, Mass. Female spitters.
Okay. I was just about to ask you where you're from. So, what part of Boston are you from?
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. And how was it growing up there for you?
It was chilling. You know what I mean? I would say Boston in general, it's a cold city. You know what I mean? You gotta get used to different things. You gotta figure out how to maneuver and make your way. So just like any town inside Boston, I would say, you know what I mean? You gotta find your own way and do different things. But I would say that's for all of Boston.
Okay, cool. And do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child on my mom's side. On my dad's side, I have a brother and a sister.
Oh, cool. That's like me. I got mad siblings from my pops. He got like kids he don't even know about. You know, growing up in Boston, what inspired you to do music?
What inspired me to do music? I was playing basketball first. I fell in love with basketball, and I felt like music, ball, it all always came together. Anyway. So from warm ups to different things, different soundtracks, different playlists, and then I'm playing all these tracks, and then I got into writing myself. And when I think the biggest thing for me is my writing, my pen game. You know what I mean? So that's what really made me want to stick to doing music, is writing and having fun, coming up with concepts, songs. And when I first started showing my songs off, people was really feeling it, and that just made me want to keep going and keep relating to different people and telling my story.
Okay. You said female spitters, so you write all your own raps?
Yes, and I take pride in that. I mean, I write everything. Anything that any track I put out, that's me. I write everything, and I take pride in that. And I shout out to my mom too. Yeah, she writes poetry, all type of stuff she would read to me, growing up, and it did have a major effect on me. So.
Cool. Speaking of your mom, I just seen that y'all was in a magazine together.
Yeah. We in the Good Housekeeping magazine. If you want to pick that up and read the article, her telling about being a parent and having a disability, and talking about that and our journey together, and it's been real, man. And her telling her story and bringing me a part of it, and us being able to shine our light together has been amazing. So definitely check that out.
That's dope. Also, I was going through your music. I was checking out your music, and I seen that you had a collab with Cake Swag. How'd that come about?
Yeah, that was fire. Yo, go check that out. We Run the City on YouTube. Shout out DJ Washam. Mm-hmm. And she brought us together on that. And it's crazy, too, because you'll put stuff in the air, like, almost manifesting stuff that different artists you want to work with. And so when it comes together, and it's a beautiful thing. So DJ Washam was the one that brought us together, and we came through and made a crazy track. And it's still going crazy today. So
yeah, that's a hard record. I ain't going to lie. That's a hard record.
It was a fire collab. And one other thing about that, too, I love that collab so much, because I think when you work with more artists, it makes you step your game up even more. Mm-hmm. Working with better artists and working with different flows, and you learn a lot. So we can all learn from each other with different collabs and stuff. I know a lot of people don't be trying to do collabs. Yeah. I see that a lot sometimes, but we getting better. I've been seeing a whole bunch of collabs, and that's what we need to do, to learn from each other and everything.
So I take it that you're open to working with other artists?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
If they have a proper message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I won't say that I will work with anyone, because I do my research. I check things out, and I would hope that any artist I work with, they got a message. It don't have to be the same as mine, but just have a message. I would prefer to work with lyrical artists, but I'm not opposed to working with others. But just have a message, believe in what you're saying, and we'll make it hit.
That's something that I noticed about you too. That like you're very lyrical. You take a lot of pride in that. So, being an MC, being competitive, being a female, do you feel like there's any odds against you because like there's so many men in rap music?
Yeah, definitely. It makes it 10 times harder, but I think that makes it fun. My life ain't never been easy. Nothing in it. So I'm used to all of that. And I think that with anything you want in life, there's going to be obstacles, and you got to figure out how to get over those, keep going, keep pushing. R.I.P. to Nipsey, because the marathon continues, and that's so big, because anything in life, there's going to be so much you go through. But if you keep going and keep doing your thing, you can make it anywhere and do anything.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
and as far as like your music, how far do you plan to take this? Like, do you plan on staying independent? If a label looked at you right now and said, "Hey, we want to give you X, Y, and Z," you know what I'm saying? Would you be open to that?
I think everything's in God's time, and He gonna open doors that I don't even see yet. He's gonna open them up, and I think that if opportunity comes like that, I would just really have to sit down and think about, what comes with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you take a deal and then you lose your creativity. You lose the artist that you was. So, but then we also gotta eat. We gotta survive. We gotta get the bag. So everything's a balance, and it would have to be the right deal if I take it. But I love being an independent artist.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know the pandemic hit. There really hasn't been any shows, and just from looking at your Instagram, I know you're real active. You get out there, you're doing shows, ciphers, all type of things. How did the pandemic affect you?
I would say I felt like it slowed down a lot of things with the shows and being outside and different events, but it definitely helped a lot of artists have time to do other things.
Yes.
And so say if you weren't, maybe you were in the studio a lot before. No, maybe you weren't in the studio before because, you're doing shows, different events. You get distracted. You want to go hang out. You want to, But this gave you time to hit the studio.
Yeah.
This gave you time to write. This gave you time to get on your social media and get everything together. I've seen people rebrand. I've seen people build stuff in this time, and it's just been crazy to see, and it's been dope to see. But I really took this time to connect and build with people and just use this time to really go hard with them because we've had time to sit, so now we could talk. We could talk about ideas that we want to do. Web series coming out, different stuff. Just, I think that's the most thing about the pandemic, man.
And also, like, from being on your social media, your Instagram, I also noticed the Doing Me brand. What's that all about? Is that you?
Yeah, that's my brand, Doing Me. I wanted to bring something that, described me, and I'm real bold. I'm real, I'm raw, but doing me, I wanted to bring something that everybody can relate to, You see Doing Me and anyone, Of course, you want to do you and get in your bag, man. I'm telling you, Doing Me is a brand anybody can rock, feel, and that's what I always want to put through.
I think it's dope, and I think it has a dope message. Back on the music tip, like, what do you got coming up? Any projects coming up? Any singles?
We got a couple projects dropping. Shout out to my G, Auxilla. Shout out to Beijing Charm. We got a mixtape coming out, hosted by DJ Drew Nice. So that's gonna be crazy, dope project, and just mad visuals. I got mad songs. Just, So I'm ready to just drop mad visuals and go crazy for the summer. So that's really the move.
That's dope. And Auxilla, how'd that connection come about?
Social media, just seeing each other, working, different events. We hooked up a couple times, and then when we finally got in the studio, we just took off.
Yeah.
Vibing, and just, it started out 1 song, 2 song, 3 song. Now you got a mixtape, another mixtape. So it was just dope, just vibing off of dope energy. That's hard.
And, I'm definitely looking forward to these projects you got coming out. Definitely looking forward to the visuals. Speaking of visuals, like watching your videos, you're very passionate about your music. The energy's up there. So, what gets you ready for to shoot a video or to get in the booth? You know what I'm saying? What does K Watts need to hit the booth or shoot a video? Get in your bag.
Yeah, I gotta get in my vibe. I gotta vibe out. Maybe that's a little Henny. Maybe that's a little get right blunt. But it's a mental thing too. It's a switch in my head. There's a lot of days where I'm chilling. I want to vibe, just chill. And then there's days where I know I got a show. I put that switch on, and it's like a different energy.
Yeah.
You getting the watts. I'm turning up. I'm coming out, and I'm showing out. So, and I think that's dope too, because there's all sides to us as artists. Like, it's like you're gonna be laid back sometimes. Sometimes you're turning up. Sometimes, so it's just dope. Like, but I would say the key thing is just a switch in my head. I know I got something to do today. I turn that switch on. I'm ready to go.
That's dope. And speaking of Watts, how'd you come about the name K Watts?
Watts, yeah. And like you said, energy. I came with that from the energy, and my family last name Watkins. So I shortened that to Watts. So it's a way to, you know, show my love for my family, but also I shortened it to Watts. Watts means so much to me. Voltage, energy. That really, you know what I mean, that's really me. So definitely.
Okay,
Watts.
okay. And that's what's up. And just the music, the visuals. Is there anything else you want to get into? Acting, maybe? You know, like, or we just gonna keep it music? Modeling, anything?
I'm trying to do everything, man. I'm trying to do everything. With one of my favorite rappers right now, Dave East. One of his boys, he said, "Well, he said, I'm just trying to keep it with pop, rapping, acting. I'm trying to do it all. You know what I mean? So that's really what I want to do too. And just, I was in a web series, The Plug. Shout out to Michael Perryman. That was a dope series, man. We had Boston booming with that. That shit was crazy. So go look that up. Yeah, I was acting in that, and I definitely want to get back to acting. I think I'm doing one in a couple months. A short film. So
Okay.
that would be dope. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I love it. Anything I can get into that's gonna be productive for my brand.
Dope. You just said one of Dave East's bars. I'm just trying to keep up with Park. When I thought of Park, I thought of like musical influences. What did K Watts? Who's some of K Watts' influences on the music tip?
Pac definitely one. Tupac, one of the, you know what I mean? Like, whew, his passion, his lyricism, and then Nas is one of my all-time favorites. It's crazy that he just got a Grammy right now after all the work he been putting in, but y'all, legendary, and he's always been one of my favorites. Just the lyrics and what he was saying, mixed with the swag, mixed with his soul's rich. When I can see somebody's soul and it's rich like that, he's probably one of my favorite artists.
Dream collab. If you can collab with anybody, top 5, dead or alive, who would it be? K Watts featuring?
Let me get that. Those two definitely, let me see. Tupac would definitely be in there. Let me get that Lauryn Hill.
Oh my.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill is one of my favorites too. Like,
that's hard.
I would definitely love that. A lot of people be hating on her right now. Nicki Minaj, like she was when she was rapping and going crazy when she first came out. Some of them songs made me want to rap. I ain't gonna lie, how she was coming. So, and let's see, who else? Love one with Biggie. That would be crazy. Yeah, this is awesome.
Anybody like in present times that you would like to work with?
Definitely Dave East.
Okay.
Millie's is another one who'll be spitting and going crazy.
Yeah, Millie's hard.
Yeah. Y'all might Beans. I don't know if y'all know about Beans.
Siegel?
Nah, Beans is a female artist.
Oh.
She was on a show rapping, but she, like I like low key artists too, like underground. You know what I mean? That's on the come up. You know what I mean? So different ones like that too.
Okay, cool. So, thank you very much. It was definitely an honor to do this interview with you. Any shout outs that you like to give anybody?
Shout out to everybody working, all the creatives, man, getting to it. Like, you got a dream, go hard for that, man. Protect that. And shout out to my family. You know what I mean? Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my peoples watching, everybody supporting me, motivating me, man. Shout out Star Dome. We in here, man. Make sure y'all got a chance to come to this studio, man. Craziest studio in Boston, I promise you, yo. We out here. Appreciate everybody, yo. All love. And
let them know where they can find you, you know.
Hit me up on, I spend a lot of time on Instagram. Hit me on my gram, yo. Official K Watts, official KAYWATTZ. You can hit me up on Facebook too. K Thomas, parentheses, you'll still see K Watts. And yeah, man, those are my two big ones, Instagram and Facebook. I don't really rock with nothing else. I mean, you might see me here and there, something else, but those are the two main two.
All right, K Watts, I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you, family.